Welcome to McFarland Spartan Football 2014. Good evening, Spartan Nation. My name is Bill Big K Cather, and I'll be doing the color commentary on tonight's ball game. And I'll be joined shortly by Mr. John, the golden voice of McFarland Athletics Wells, who will be doing the play-by-play this evening. We've got a rather cool evening tonight on Friday, September 5th, 2014. Tonight's opponent, the Cardinals of Broadhead, Juda, coached by Mr. B.J. Backup. So far, they come in with a 2-0 record, a 44-17 victory over River Valley, and a 12-7 victory over Evansville, Albany. Their game averages so far, rushing yardage 185 yards a game and passing 111. So they'll be fairly balanced. Griffin Day and Mitchell Johnson will be carrying the load in the backfield, and Brennan Buscup will be quarterbacking for the Cardinals.
Was that Andrew Day?
Nope, I don't believe so. Little sidelight there by our play-by-play host, Mr. John Wells. For your McFarland Spartans this evening, 1-1 so far in the 2014 campaign. They lost their home opener here at Lloyd Schneider Stadium, 17-0 to Lodi, who's undefeated so far and one of the top-ranked teams in the state. And last Friday evening, out at Lakeside and Lake Mills, they defeated Lakeside Lutheran 26-21. Coached by Mr. Paul Ackley. Game averages rushing only 72 yards and passing 57. So the Spartans have had their struggles getting it going on the offensive end. Tonight they will be led by Ryan McDonald and Jed Buchholz and Evan Alsmo running the ball out of the backfield, and quarterback by Colton Richter, a seasoned veteran, starting quarterback now for his second year. Another individual watch for your McFarland Spartans this evening, Mr. Chad Herbst. He's thrown one pass, 1-for-1 in the air from his split position, 35-yard reverse pass for a touchdown, as well as Chad also has an excellent leg. He'll be doing all the punting, averaging 38.1 yards, as well as he is 1-for-2 field goals so far this season. So with that being said, we kind of have the Spartans are being introduced individually right now, the starting lineups. And with that, I'm going to turn it over for a few opening comments here from the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, Mr. John Wells, who will kind of give a little preview here, and that'll lead us into our national anthem. And then we'll be ready for the opening kickoff here, again, on a very cool but beautiful evening. And I can see also, we're also in the presence of, if we can get a camera shot of them, numerous young palms down there on the sideline. It's kind of their night tonight.
Well, yeah,
it's
a good crowd. Hopefully the crowd tonight makes a little more noise than they did 2 weeks ago. They were kind of non-existent. Of course, the Spartans weren't able to generate much offense against obviously a very good Lodi team. But, hey, tonight Broadhead Juda comes in. They're loaded. They've got good size. They've beaten River Valley and Evansville,
Albany,
in their first two games. So they come in here probably the favorites coming into this game. Not afraid to say that. So the Spartans are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Again, Broadhead, a lot of size up front. I mean, big kids. You're talking about Logan Maurer, of course, big track athlete, and I believe wrestler at Broadhead, 6'4", 300. You know, sometimes you look at these kids and you think, they're padding the size a little bit, and we've joked about that with McFarland. But boy, you look at Broadhead Juda, and boy, they're not overestimating anybody's weight out there. They got some big kids, 300, 285, 285, 280.
240.
And, they've got some good skill players in Beskup and Day and Johnson. Again, it's not Andrew Day, but
not our own.
Griffin Day. So we're going to turn it over for our national anthem. national anthem. Check out Broadhead. They're running down the field with that Broadhead Cardinals flag. I don't think I've seen a player run down with that, but hey, how about Juda? You know, they benefit from that co-op program there, generally getting, 6 to 10 players over from Juda. Juda with about 90 kids in their school, adding to the enrollment of the Broadhead Juda Cardinals. But again, it's going to be a really, really good Broadhead team. Spartans are going to have their best game. You can see the patriotic wear in the crowd, people wearing the American flag.
I saw that our so-called assistant, our dean of students, Miss Ann Nichols, now is kind of promoting every game is going to be a theme game this year. And I believe I missed the first game because I was on the road trying to pick up the game on the radio, and I couldn't pick up our broadcast on there. They weren't on a local radio station as I was coming back.
That would have been a Hawaiian
theme. Was it Hawaiian that I missed out on? But tonight
Hawaiian
it's like,
theme.
We've got patriotic night tonight. So let's hope that a little successful here tonight with that.
And Bill, it's great to have you here with us tonight after that trip to Minnesota last time. Andrew W. Garvey filling in. And he had a great time as soon as we got here. We brought our own fan. First time I've ever done that at a game. But, well, this should be a good one here tonight. The Spartans are going to have to be tough right from the start because, again, a good Broadhead team coming off that 12-7 loss against a very solid Blue Devil team from Evansville.
Right.
Evansville/Albany.
Got off to a good start last week.
We got a big boy kicking off here. And that was Maurer kicking off. Short kick. And on the return, cuts it back up over the 25. And that was Grayson Wilson.
Yep, Grayson Wilson, 91-yard return last week, John, against Lakeside Lutheran.
In an exciting game. That was.
Yeah, that kind of Spartans went out to a big lead, 21-7, and then kind of had to hold off Lakeside Lutheran at the end for a 26-21 victory. So let's see if they can get off to a good start here tonight, John.
A lot of size up front. You can see for Broadhead right away. Reeve Lincoln at 5'8", 285 on the line. Also Maurer on the line. So Colton Richter, the quarterback for the Spartans. Jed Buchholz goes in motion, and right away we've got a flag.
We got motion, it looked like.
Game 3, and somebody moves on your first offensive play.
Penalties are killers.
That'll walk it off. Small crowd here from Broadhead and Juda.
Yep. Penalties are killers, as I believe we saw last night in the Packers-Seattle game. 2 big holding calls on Mr. Bradley Jones, which gave Seattle 2 more opportunities.
Well, looks like Arlen Halverson will take that down marker back to the 20, so it's going to be 1st and 15. Again, last time out here, Spartans generated about 38 yards of total offense against, again, we found out a pretty good Lodi team.
You're right, John.
Didn't really had maybe 1 scoring opportunity, but see if we can get after him now. So Fleming will go to the left, 2 receivers to the right.
Four wide outs.
Here comes Jed. Got some running room. Cuts it back up. Still going. We got a face mask. Jed's out over the 35. He's going to pick up 15 yards, his biggest carry of the year, but I think somebody might have got the face mask here. Again, the flag came from.
Great example of until you hear the whistle, keep playing.
Jed Patrick Buchholz got hurt the first game. Yeah, and that will be the call.
Yep, face mask, tack on another 15.
Tell you what, Bill, all these changes here on our broadcast, I mean the replays and this is, I'd say, second to none here as far as a local broadcast of sports. This is.
And I've got to say, John,
great.
The picture, the monitor that I'm looking at, it looks like HD.
Yeah, it is great. It is.
Or else maybe it's even 3D. Maybe we need to get some 3D glasses in here, and say, we're working on it. I've been informed here by cable director Eric Redding that we're working on getting 3D glasses in here. We could hand out to you viewers maybe at home and even a totally different perspective, as if you're actually live and in the huddle or on the field.
So Richter rolls out, got a receiver wide open. That's Werwinski, 45, and upended at the 40-yard line. Going to be very close to the first down. Maybe just a little short. Well, we're going to say he stepped out of bounds, though. They're going to bring it back here to the 44.
Colton Richter this year, he's struggled a little bit. Only 25% completion rate, 6 out of 24 for a total of 79 yards and 1 touchdown. and 1 interception. So important that he kind of gets it going too.
We'll give him a gain of 5.
Gain of 5.
On the pass to Werwinski, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Spartans. Just
That's
underway
okay.
here.
Spread it out a little bit.
Here's Ryan McDonald straight ahead. Gets down near the 40-yard line, where he's dragged down. Going to be about a yard short or 2. So we'll call it 3rd down and 2. So big play for the Spartans here. Again, just over 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's Friday night, September the 5th, 2014. Here from Lloyd Schneider Stadium in McFarland. Spartans in the blue.
Number 20,
Broadhead
Tyler
Juda in
Jensen.
the red, white, and black.
Yep. Tyler Jensen running the play in and out from the sideline on that. 3rd and 2. Looks like he's going to get the direct snap. Tyler Jensen.
Tyler straight ahead, not going to get it.
Boom.
Down he goes, runs into a wall of Cardinals. That one never had much of a chance.
No, it didn't.
So that will bring up 4th down. Maybe give him a yard on it. So we'll call it 4th and a long 1 with 10:25 to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like the Spartans may punt the ball. Cardinals are going to send number 11, Ned Slocum, deep. Trying to think if Slocum was the one that lit it up in basketball this year. Had a big game for Broadhead. Kind of a rugby-style kick. Herbst is going to run. He's going to he's going to be very close. He's going to be short.
Looking to see where they're marking it.
It's all on the mark. It's going to be
Just
very
over
close.
the 40, and as I'm looking at the stick, it is short. Chad liked to do that little rugby-style kick going over the sideline, and then he can just kind of read the defense and see if he's got a chance.
You know what, Bill? I don't care if they didn't get it. They went for it, and that's what we want to see, though. You know, kind of open
Be
it up
aggressive,
here.
John, right? Be aggressive. That's a good sign. Kids like playing for a coach that's going to be aggressive and take some chances. Risk, reward. They still got Broadhead Juda on the other side of the 50-yard line, so
So
big
you got
stop
that
here.
double wing here. You've got Day lined up on the left, Pickle on the right. Day will go in motion. Quarterback Beskup going to keep it. Brennan Beskup, 6'1", 170-pound senior. For Coach B.J. Buckop, a graduate of Belmont High School.
I'll tell you, fans, you will hear more little stories here.
Well, last year, 1/3 of the coaches, I believe, in the Coach Wettig over at Bigfoot, now Beloit, also
Beloit
a graduate
Memorial.
of
Yep.
Belmont.
Oh,
So
really?
6-yard gain on the keeper, so 2nd down and 4. This is Day, got some running room into Spartan territory. There he goes, missed tackles, 35-30, 25-20. Finally pushed out of bounds by Ryan McDonald, and he should have been down about 30 yards back. But Day just keeps churning it up the field. You see a missed tackle here, and he just simply outruns.
43-yard gain.
So the Cardinals now take the ball down to the Spartan 11-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yep, this is not the start. We got to get a big play here. How about a little TO, a little turnover time here would help.
Pickle goes in motion. This is Johnson
Right
straight
up the
ahead.
gut. Yep.
Inside the 10, down near the 6-yard line. Broadhead's not going to fool you at all. They're going to just run straight ahead, and with the line they have, they can do it. They're winning that battle at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, they are. Mitchell Johnson's already scored 3 touchdowns so far this year, averaging a little over 5 yards a carry.
So I'm going to say the ball is on the 7, so we'll call it a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. That line averages about 250. Penalty.
So what do we got? Delay a game? Delay a game or motion?
Cardinals going to help out the Spartans here a little bit, we assume. Long discussion by the officials. Well, Spartans line up offsides and jumped offsides. Well, we hurt ourselves there, as this should move the ball inside the 5.
Yeah, this is going to move it.
Just things you
It's
can't
going
do.
half the distance down to the 3-yard line.
Good team's going to make you pay for mistakes like that. So the ball's going to be at the 3.
Yep. I see the Spartan defense there. It's substituting, throwing 3-4 kids in. They're trying to, I guess, probably keep kids fresh, get them a little additional experience. Not bad to let a few more kids participate and play.
See if they go with Johnson straight ahead.
Boom.
That's what they do, and into the end zone, touchdown. And the Broadhead Cardinals on the scoreboard first with 8:27 to go here in the first quarter. That's Mitchell Johnson, 6 foot, 185-pound senior, just straight ahead.
Yep, scoring his 4th touchdown of the season.
So Cardinals on the board, didn't take long.
Nope, a little too easy.
So extra point coming up. Looks like a Logan Maurer. It is Logan Maurer.
Big boy.
If I remember right, he throws the shot and disc, too, and track. A conventional straight-on kicker.
Yep.
Love it.
Toe bash.
There it is. That's going to be wide to the left. As the middle schoolers. No, those are youth football players that are chasing after that ball. So 8:27 to go here in the first quarter from Lloyd Schneider Stadium. Broadhead Juda on the scoreboard first, 6-0. Bill's going to keep track of our scores here, right, Bill?
Yep, I will do that.
Hopefully there won't be any more from Broadhead. So again, you got to credit the Spartans, though. They went for it, faked on 4th down, came up just short. Well, let's see what we can do here now with our second possession of the game. Ryan McDonald, number 2. Grayson Wilson, 21. Likely the deep men for the Spartans.
Yep.
Again, all the Spartan fall sports in action. Cross country got underway last night. The boys finishing 3rd at a very competitive DeForest invite, and the girls running away with their half of the meet. Girls running that longer distance now this year.
Yep. I didn't get a chance to see. Is Miss Lana girl running?
Nope.
Yep. Still off, so when you get her back, they'll even be stronger.
Anissa Hacker won last night.
Good for her.
So that was
quite
a race.
Great, yeah.
Maurer.
Go back.
High roller that goes to McDonald at the 15, 20, 25. Still going. Got room. Ryan's quick. He gets all the way out just shy of the 40-yard line.
Yep, nice run.
Looking for big things this year from Ryan McDonald, the junior.
Yep.
Ryan at 5'11", 170 pounds. So
Ryan's
ball's going to be marked, Bill, at the 39-yard line of the Spartans. Again, that offensive line led by big number 63, Charlie Moore, listed at 6'3", 230. And let's see who's over the ball for the Spartans. Number 50, J.P. Leisman.
Golfer.
So Richter. Buchholz in motion. Richter going to keep it. Gets away from Johnson. Still going. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. So he avoids the loss in the backfield. Mitchell Johnson was there in the early pursuit. Richter able to dodge away from him. So we'll call it 2nd down and 10.
Yep, they got to get a little drive here together, eat up some clock, as well as keep the defense off the field here, John. We can't be going 3 and out.
Fleming will line up on the left, 2 receivers on the right. Here's a quick pass, overthrown. Herbst was open.
Yep.
Probably would have got about 5 yards on that play, but it's overthrown. Incomplete in 3rd and 10. Take away that good run by Jed Buchholz. And, of course, after that, then the penalty. That was our offense on the first set. The pass again to Werwinski. Now this time we're coming up short here. So 3rd down and 10, got to keep the ball and move the sticks.
Yep.
Don't want to give Broadhead the ball back. Looked pretty potent on offense on their first possession. Here's Richter. Drops back. Big rush. Big rush. Big rush. Got to get rid of the ball, and down he goes. Back at the 21. Got to dump that ball off.
It looked like they had a middle screen set up, but Broadhead, a couple of linemen recognized it right away and dropped off their pursuit, I believe.
So big loss, goes from the 39 all the way back
56,
to the
66.
24. That's going to be a 15-yard loss.
Stefan Voits and Reeve Lincoln both kind of read that on defense. And that went nowhere.
So number 11, Ned Slocum back inside his 40. Chad Herb's going to kick it away.
Averaging 38.1 a punt.
Ball hits, and it will roll dead at the 48-yard line of the Cardinals. And that's where they'll put it in play, 1st and 10 with 6:49 to go here in the first quarter.
Only about a 29-yard punt. Boy, John, I'm going to say, I know it's early in the game, but this is really, really crucial right now that really critical that the doggone Spartan Nation here and Spartan kids stop Broadhead right away here. We don't want this to start getting out of hand too early here.
And again, like we said, Broadhead not going to do anything fancy here.
Nope.
They kind of do what they do well, and that's kind of run straight between the tackles. And here comes Day into Spartan territory.
Yeah, this is just going to be power football, Jen. Running behind that big line.
Gang tackled at the 48. Give them 4, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Cardinals.
Again, Griffin Day, their leading rusher, averaging 7.7 yards per carry so far this year.
So 2nd down, Beskup the quarterback. This time going to go out of the gun. Straight ahead handoff down to the 45, so pick up a couple of yards. Going to bring up a 3rd down situation. That was Johnson straight ahead. He scored the touchdown earlier here in the first quarter. Nice crowd here in the first half. We'll see what it looks like in the second half as we traditionally see.
Especially when we get like our young Palms and stuff like that. It would just be nice Friday night. No school tomorrow. They just stick around a little bit more and help support these kids.
Here's Day. Cuts it up. Got some running room
right
inside the
tackle.
40. Pushed back, but he's got yardage for the 1st down. So it'll move the sticks. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals here with 5:25 to go and just winning at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, and I'll tell you, they're not going outside either, John. They're just running the ball right between the tackles, aren't they?
When you got about a 75 to 100-pound advantage.
Advantage in some cases, yeah.
And some of the matchups on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Again, Beskup going to hand it off straight ahead. Johnson just keeps his head down, keeps the legs moving. Inside the 35, down to the 34.
Nothing flashy about this, is there, John?
No.
It's just straight power football. And as that old legend from the Ohio State University, Woody Hayes, would say, he would love watching this as it is.
Yeah, it's
3 yards and a cloud of dust. However, on this field, very well manicured field.
Looks good.
Perfect shape. Yep.
Really looks
excellent
good.
shape.
Okay, so let's come back. So we're not doing replay this everything.
Well, break for the start. But Bickle, nice job. Came from right to left. Read his blocks well. Made the big cut inside. And showed a lot of speed. Just how we're in the start. They're going to break. Let's see if they can make the Cardinals pay for it. They take the ball back. To the 29-yard. First one.
Stand by replay. Nice job. Replay. Go.
Here he comes. Just all sprints the Spartans and kind of ran parallel. Goes out of bounds at the 4. So we're done at first and goal.
I take Larry. Justin.
Before you go here in the first quarter, Broadhead Juda leading 6-0. They are knocking on the door here. They go up 2 scores.
Take Larry. Justin, you need to follow me down. Take Larry. Justin.
Touchdown.
Stand by. It's going to be 12 or 15, so stand by on that then. Take Larry. Justin's in right there.
Slow the Spartans. They made it slow the Cardinals. I'm going to just go for the play here. I had 3 yards, so that's been too different. I think they're going to throw one of the big bellies.
They're going for 2. So
they're going to put Lauer in the backfield. But we got him. Got him in the backfield.
it's not good, so it's just going to get thrown.
Tyler Jackson. Boy, Tyler just kept his eye right on the perfect tackle on the ankles. The Spartans. The Cardinals. 2:06 to go in the first quarter. Broadhead Juda 12, McFarland nothing. And here's what we got. Come up with an answer. We saw against Broadhead. Spartan defense was on the field, and much of the game was the offense. They get the offense and just move the sticks a few times. Get something going. 2 scores down, but then the Cardinals now a couple of possessions and a couple of touchdowns.
Okay, Larry back to get that.
They switched kickers. Cole Walters.
Going back to Justin.
Was teeing up. No soccer. Pick it up, that's a live ball.
There you're on.
That's a live ball. Everybody knows it.
Let's let me play that one.
One of those old wannabe pop-up hits.
Stand by replay and replay.
Let's see. Let's just watch that ball go out. The ball doesn't go out. Boy, that was close. Here comes Broadhead Juda and the ball up at 27 on the Spartans. Dave Blue is wonderful here. They get done, and they can just one back. About 5 for Griffin Day. Tell you what, Bill, you can pound those kicks into the end zone, and you can hit them like that and get live ball situations. You gotta like it. I don't know, maybe that's why they put that particular look and try adjustments. Day spins his way inside the 15 down near the 14-yard line. That will move the sticks.
Justin Stegman.
Well, you gotta dig in, you gotta pull it from inside there now, guys, and just stuff it up. Playing good football team.
Nice pass.
Nice fake by Beska. Good rush by the Spartans. Maybe picks up Johnson on the back. He basically walks into the end zone. This time looks like they're going to get. We'll see. Maybe they'll fake.
Justin ready for the kick. Take Larry for the kick.
Logan Howard. That's it up as the holder. You know, I don't know.
Justin took a hold of him. Stand ready.
I think it can't be over 285.
Take Justin.
Limit. Time to go in the first quarter now. It's Broadhead down the team. McFarland Spartans nothing. And the home guys need an answer. That time, Broadhead has had the possession. They have scored all. The Spartans need a chance. They go on offense.
All right, Justin White for the kickoff. Larry back. And they do it again. Oh, you get hang on. Oh my. It's over 32. They're doing, they're not just accidentally doing darn, they got another one. You gotta love it. This one's had pretty good field possession, though. 45. To the right, one to the left. Single back to the right.
Buckles. Handoff Buckles. Turns forward, maybe a yard. Down at the 46. Enough time for one more play here in the first quarter. After good first quarter for the Spartans. You want to get a very solid quarter for Broadhead. 100% on possession. We knew that. Good way ahead to take a little momentum into the second quarter. And again, we got to get some points on the board. So one quarter in the books for Lloyd United Stadium. It's Friday.
Yeah, so you don't get the scores on second quarter.
McFarland Spartans High School. Bright yellow shirt on the We even got a reverse camera though. People can actually see us. I don't know if that's good. You turn around, they want to see that golf hat you got.
All right, take it, Andrew. Take it, Andy.
Yeah, look at this great view. You can see the school. I mean, this is pretty cool. You see the school. No, it's really kind of fun. How are you just doing this every year now? And have these things, and it's fun for us. Fun for the kids, and fun for the viewers at home too. We better get back here. All right, just ready to go. You gotta love it. Just around. First and 10 for the Spartans of the Broadhead, Juda 43. So we're open on the fast chat. Hurts gets out. Boy, almost a big hit by Slocum. Well, the Spartan teammate helps him out, so a nice game inside the 40-yard line. Gain 5, so second and 5. Good start, good end of the first quarter, good start. Again, like you say, Bill, sometimes you just got to change your game goes. Right now, I got to have an answer. Three scores for the Cardinals. Got to come up with some points here and penalty. This kid is lined up offside. He's running quickly. One step forward, one step back for the Spartans. Gain 5 to lose 5 on the penalty. Second down to 10. Is it the body or the a little more protection. I think they're definitely more successful when it comes to sprints out with the left. Whoa.
Adjusting your runs. So it's the replay. I didn't see if we get it again. Okay, it's the replay. Go into the replay.
Let's see.
You're right.
Receiver was open for him. Just third down and 10.
And they're not going to show every play. Come on, Spartans, let's go. Put it down to 10. Ricky calls the signals. 2 receivers to the right.
All right, Justin. Where you want to start it?
Possession. Doesn't matter. It's very down.
Thank you, Justin. Pass.
Incomplete. We got a penalty marker down. Let's see what happens.
Justin stay wide. Larry get what hat.
Defensive holding.
Take Larry.
We might have a hold back here.
Justin needed
On offense.
Larry. Good shot.
Considering we're both ball was well over. Get a good look at that Broadhead Juda crowd. I think I recognize it. There's Arlen. So there's the penalty against the Cardinals. Wow.
All right, back on the foul.
See what goes on. There's a flag back here. We forgot about the flag back in the back. This is going to be one of those where we go forward. We're all a little confused up here. Well, here's the deal. The ball moves up to the 31-yard line. Really, well, down marker says nobody knows what's going on. That's first down. Well, another break. Broadhead, another big play. Gives us an opportunity. We've got to catch those chips in. Get some points out of it. I didn't really look good. Yeah, Buckles, good pursuit. Howard comes out of the holding ball.
Now, Larry, you're on. Take your punch.
Howard looks like an all-American. He's trying to back just about every running. So it's going to be a loss of 3. So second down 13. If he was as smart as a 10-28 to go here. Wicked goes now.
Larry, you got it.
That's going to come back here. Looks like it may be a hole. Tell you what, they get us yardage on a penalty, you just take it right back. He's dominating the game. Both sides. The team's real. That's pretty good size. Tell you what, Bill, not only 6 foot. We're back to the Broadhead Juda 49-yard line. We're about 5 yards from net. Another penalty.
Larry, you got it.
Another flag. As he gets inside the 40. 35. We were so going to stop. We were hard to get another penalty mark.
And kill 3.2.
This is going to be.
It's from some 9 years set up the queue.
Again,
Justin Stanhope. Ryan, can you get me Ryan, can you get me this is Stanhope. Okay, Justin.
Well, now we're back to the Spartan four. This whole possession started on the last play of the first quarter. The good thing is the Spartans are dominating possession here in the second quarter, but right now it's a net loss of 6 yards. Another penalty. Holy cow. It's going back again. Somebody lined up offside. Back to the 35. Well, folks, we got a long ways to go. We got to get down to the 21-yard line. So we're looking 44 yards for the first down.
Number 8.
All right, back to Justin.
We're back to the 35. Yeah.
Pass.
Looking. Here's it up. Jam hooks. Oh, it goes up good.
Good job, Adrian. Good job with picking that one up. Let's do replay on that.
Oregon Wilson on the run for the Cardinals.
And can you replay
Got
Joe?
almost 80 now. Back to going up third. And further. Yeah, that's crowd over there from
Justin,
15. The big students, you know, you could probably go through. I know, they're good.
Hey, Ryan, you help?
We're going a long time. Third down and a mile.
Justin, go.
Here we go. The ball is a signal. Pass. Good drop. Down for Hurts. He's back to the ball. Does he get it? Yes, he does.
Play that one.
That is by far one of the best offenses. You gain 39, Bill, and you don't get a first out of it. You're a little close. Holy cow, when's the last time you saw a team gain 39 yards? And that's your first down. Saw it here tonight. Sure it's happening. Now, you got a cap.
All right.
Balls at the 26. It's 4-5 for the Spartans. Leastman is set. Rick calls the signal.
Back to Justin.
Looking. It's got Hurts. It's got over the 20-yard line, and the crowd comes alive here at Lloyd Shirley Stadium.
Justin, you're on.
Now, first and 10 from the 20-yard line of the Cardinals. Rick is the senior quarterback. Drops back. Looks. And a receiver. Look at him. Penalty.
Larry,
See how this one will go.
and if not, Justin, can you get him?
Maybe another big one against Broadhead.
Take John, take Ryan.
Let's see. Yes, that's the Cardinals. Boys, let's punch it in here. Look at that shot. Very sideline. Look at that. Just inside the The line doesn't look curved. It's deceptive on that shot. Yes. That's awesome. Very exciting. Here we go. He is down. He is down. Come on, guys. I gotta tell you the truth, Bill. I am so I saw Broadhead play against him. 187. Juda's still good job there. Juda back to just 110 kids out there in high school. And they used to field the football team. And it was solid, competitive, and we worked with the co-op, and that was allowed that they were in the first year. I'm going to be really quick. Under throw, he went down. Big rush there by number 45. For the Cardinals, that's Brady. That one for us is a Juda. That's a Juda. To save the loss. Third down. 15. Then 7:37 to go in the quarter. It seems like it's going pounded. Andrew Day had time to drive home and come back to the right or the left. Third down, 4-down territory, hopefully for the Spartans. Ertz comes back to the ball. Under shoulder pass. Well, fourth down here, we can see if golden toe or shoulders. That's better. You want points here. You want to try to get 6. You got to score. The ball's on the 15-yard line. Maybe a good time to take the time out. That's a big play, Bill. I mean, you get some very two slides. Move.
All right, Justin, you're on Larry, Brian.
19-0 our score. Broadhead Juda on top, powered by 3 Mitchell Johnson touchdowns. 2 on the run, 1 on the pass. Spartans here, this is maybe one of the weirdest, craziest possessions we've seen. It went down the field, and went all the way back. And then it went back on a 39-yard pass that doesn't give you a first down. That tells you something. We're probably right next to I got the crowd in the game.
Ryan,
That's what you need the crowd. You don't have to talk about that basketball. It's just sitting there. Team is down, they're coming back, and that's when you could really use your support. You're sitting on your hands. The crowd seemed to get in, but it looks like the Spartans are getting
all right, Justin, you're on.
they want points out. About 32 yards, Chance Ertz. I might have missed the replay. Do you have a replay?
Can we cue the replay of the approval?
John Hefty on played in the first game.
Yep.
Okay, 7-4 kickoff.
talked about Brady about that, but John had some record up there. Also scored 52 points in this center. Goes into the end zone. Hey, we're having fun. This is great. We got the deluxe accommodations up here. The second Friday night of the entire summer. All but taking over the announcing. Last year, 151 Sweetly, and this year we had a change in staffing. So the ball at the 20-yard line, Broadhead's first possession. We've only played.
That was great. Justice McGee.
Matter of fact, defensively, we call it look at the smart side.
Justin, you're on. Sounds good.
Alright, so second down, we call that game a 6. So all Justin for the Cardinals. Here we come on the counter, that's Gay. Oh, nice tackle again. And there's Williamson and Ford. Michael Beaton.
Stay with Dane right there.
And around the right. Gay sneaks out of that. Third down and 2. Folks, I see it a lot. This is a big defensive play right here. You see that yellow Broadhead recognition. Juda's colors. Great little school that I played in. Great little school. They had some keep it going, you know, about 90 kids, 80 kids last few years. Just get a ride full, get a pick up the first one. Those guys too big. Look at that beef again. There's Broadhead lineup. I mean, you hate to run all you can eat at that buffet and all those guys. Oh, gets away. Some running room out over the 40. Close to the first down. You can't tackle him.
Every play go.
They didn't block anybody up there. There's a little guy on the line. Boy, it looks like he's about 80 pounds out there. He's 210. So second down and a single to go here. There's a pass. Receiver caught. Inside the 30-yard line. Number 45. Brady Coleman.
Stand by replay.
Evan Oswald, I don't think that was a small ball. And Coleman just walked that right into his bleeding arms. The best script shows that he can air that ball out as well. Like I said, they're kind of really running you.
Ryan, from Ryan, Larry on the team. It's good.
Fun here today. All right, so second down is Both center, 6 feet, 245. And goes to the outside, 25 inside the 20, but he's shot out.
Ryan, it's going to be the way.
He wasn't very well after he just kind of. That's what he was assisted in the first two This is the fourth possession.
Ryan, next time we do that, give me the
Unfortunately, we saw that
Justin Ryan, next time we give me the alright, Justin Ryan.
running room. Look out. There he goes. That's a touchdown.
Stand by real quick.
In the second quarter. Four possessions for the score.
So they're ready for the field goal.
They got a lot of weapons. They got the size, they got speed, they got
Justin's doing the record size that Frankie made. It fakes it. Ryan, good job, Ryan. Good job. Justin, did you get that?
27-3. That's that field goal.
27-3.
Much to their credit, it was very confident. Juda was up 27-3 with 3 They've been solid. They've been solid since
Alright, Ryan back to the
state final appearance. They're solid, and
Ryan, do you want you guys to do that?
these kids have grown up watching successful teams.
What do you guys?
And it was to build and have learned the constitution for sports and across country, but no soccer game. And you know what? It's different. And there's a little pop-up again. Tyler Johnson will feel 35 up over the field. This is how it goes. Yeah, I like this. See a little creativity.
Justin standing in front of Larry Taylor.
Like I said, you could get a guy that picks the ball through the end zone every time and goes to the 20, but, you know, this way, you don't get a chance. Well, it seems the Spartans on the answer. Pretty good field position here.
Right there, keep going, Justin. Keep
But
going.
not Ryan McDonald, you have to go back to get that pass. It's a lot of effort, but only for take a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Just go Jack Luke up to the receiver.
Back to Justin. Justin, we want to get
A little bit of protection, but he's been forced out.
Regular Justin. Justin.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh boy.
Intercepted. Stick with him, Justin. Stick with him.
The lineman run well, isn't it?
Cue up replay. Justin.
Yeah, that was not
Stand by your leg.
running back there, isn't it? Yeah, they'll return it now to the market about the 3-yard line. 9-yard line. Again, Broadhead 4 possessions, 4 scores.
Ryan,
It's 27-3. The Sharks, they smell the blood in the water. They're just way up to the line of scrimmage. Pitches back. With him, down. Lewinsky. Nice job by Chase Lewinsky. Boy, he just through. And drops Bickle for a loss. It'll be a loss of 5. So second down and 15.
Ryan,
We're going to see him throw the ball again. They want that one just once in the first half. It's 27-3, 2:50 to go. Now Slocum's going to go wide to the right. So they have tripped up. They'll be short of the original. It looks like they're market happy to reach him. So, about 3 to 11. Some ball 30. Now they're going to go to slow. They're going to go to slow. So third down and 10 for the Cardinals. 1:58 to go in the first half. Tippett comes in motion right to left. Pass. Let's go. Oh! Slocum was trying to throw it behind him. We're going to have to go. Now the pull around for that. Here comes the trick play. If they want to score converted, or is it going to get conceded? I think it's a really trick. That's good. Here comes that screen, and you called it. There we go. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be short. That was Johnson.
stand by the play. We'll see state coaches.
Good drop, about 10 yards. Let's watch that replay. Good drop, about 15 yards back. Screen is set up, and credit Jake Bauer staying with it, and Tyler Johnson.
Good job. All right, Ryan, we'll take action
back here.
Over just so it doesn't so now go to Justin.
To the right, one to the left.
Ryan, find out what you had.
This is the first what, most of you guys are flying up, flying over the
All right, Ryan, on
sideline official. So we got our first down and 50. Else and Board go for here.
Ryan following the call.
Second down and 15.
Ryan, you're on. Ryan, you can Ryan, still on. Stick with it. Good. Justin. Okay. Justin, you're on.
Well, here we go. Second down. Long time. We're going to go. And I'm thinking Broadhead's going to take the team. But I think they're going to be more than happy going after the train side. The Spartans are just going to look at
Okay, that's the half purple graphic.
Friday night, September 4th. John Wells and Bill Cater with the final.
Yeah, I agree. Did you expert? Yeah, expert.
Run 20 plays during that time as we went back and forth. And at 7:34, it finally ended with a Chad Herbst 32-yard field goal, making it 19-3. The highlight of that whole 4.5-minute span was a 39-yard completed pass to Chad Herbst on 3rd and 44, still leaving them 5 yards short. And the final scoring in quarter number 2 in the first half was at 3:42 of quarter 2. Griffin Day, a 19-yard run, and the fake kick attempt and a 2-point pass to Ned Slocum. Good for Broadhead Cardinals, giving them what you now see on the scoreboard, 27-3. Broadhead Juda Cardinals ahead at halftime. We're going to step out here at halftime. Keep your sets on. There will be something for your halftime entertainment here. And John Wells and myself, Bill Cather, will be back for the second half in just a few minutes.
And we are, John Wells and Bill Cater here. Halftime has ended.
Finally, it was about a
Yeah,
half hour
yes,
of
it
halftime.
was.
A lot of things to do tonight. But it's 27-3 at half, going into the third quarter now. The Spartans trail Broadhead Juda.
Yep. John, kind of an interesting first half in that first 4 possessions, Broadhead Juda had the ball, scored on all 4 of them in that. Again, just running behind a big, strong line out there that just is overpowering the Spartans. Spartans had a couple of opportunities, but penalties have kind of taken away a lot of opportunities from the Spartans at key points in time and that. So we'll just have to see again what the second half holds. I think, again, you go back to your game planning that you did, and we're getting the signal that I guess we got to turn around and get back to the second half. There is a game going on behind us, so we'll be back here with you. Kickoff time.
Spartans are going to kick off. That means Chad Herbst tees it up. There's the kick. Going to go into the end zone for the touchback.
Automatic touchback.
Well, still a decent crowd here on this side after
we didn't lose a lot of those young pom-pom parents and that. Some decided to stick around and support the kids that are out here. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of time and effort, not just going into the season right now, but in the off season. John, we were talking about that at halftime. All the hours these kids spend in the weight rooms, camps, just individual training on their own and that. It's not just a little three-month sport or something. It's kind of year-round in that.
You got to support these
Yep.
boys who are out here doing their best.
Definitely.
First play from scrimmage. Day crawls his way over the 25 to the 26. Like Evan Ulsmo up on the stop. Evan number 7.
That was Griffin Day's 10th carry, 88 yards. He's averaging, my math, without a calculator, is going to be 8.8 yards a carry. Huh? Man, what a math major, huh? 10 carries, 88 yards equals 8.8.
It's a good one.
Yep, you like that, huh, John?
So, actually, they're going to say about 5 on that. So, 2nd down and 5. Handoff straight ahead. Going to be very close to the first down. Broadhead keeps it between the tackles. That's Johnson.
And I'm going to have a little fun with you on this one, John. We got 3rd and inches to go. However, Mitchell Johnson, that would be his 10th carry for 42 yards.
They mix it up pretty evenly.
And if my math serves me right, 10 carries, 42 yards, I'll bet that's a 4.2 average again, huh?
Well, we need to get a stop here.
Yep, yes we do.
Yet to stop the Cardinals and straight ahead, power running.
Yep, just
Is
power
Johnson
running.
out to the 34, moves the sticks. 1st and 10, Cardinals. Just underway in the second half here.
Yep, this is just the power football. And again, I think as we saw in the first half, Coach Ackley and the Spartans, they were subbing in sometimes 3-4 kids just to kind of give some of these kids a little break from just the pounding of this big line that Broadhead Juda keeps throwing at you here.
1st and 10. Again, straight ahead. Johnson on the carry.
And I'll tell you, it's all coming between the tackles, isn't it, Jen? Just a couple times they've gone to the outside, and outside of that, it's just straight ahead, downhill running.
Dominating that line of scrimmage. Again, you're giving up about 80 pounds a guy.
Yep,
out there in some
66 here.
cases.
Here's a name we haven't mentioned. Reeve Lincoln, 5'9", 285, a senior.
I believe that's a Juda name.
Yep,
there.
number 66.
Pickle tries to get outside, cups
Uh-oh.
upfield. Oh, boy, there he goes.
2
40.
Spartans knocked each other down.
Nobody close to him. He's going to go the distance, 59 yards. Wow. Jake Pickle, 5'8", 155-pound junior, 59 yards and a touchdown. Cardinals on the board again. They go up 33-3. Wow.
Yeah.
Tell you, he doesn't carry the ball much, but when he does, he's pretty darn effective.
You are absolutely right, John. That was his 4th carry for now 59 yards.
It's 33-3.
That was just kind of unfortunate there, too, in pursuit. Spartan safety knocked over the Spartan D-back and just opened it up for Pickle to go the route.
Here's Maurer. Oh, plenty of leg this time. It's good.
Yep,
So it's
another
34-3.
Yep, another toe bash.
2-minute drive for the Cardinals. And again, 5 possessions, 5 scores. So 34-3 our score, and we are getting dangerously close to that continuous clock situation.
Yep, to the running clock. You're correct, John. John, as long as we got a moment here, I'm going to get some shouts out here. The McFarland Cable Channel 982 is TV is a function of the village of McFarland and is producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest, indicating viewers like you at home, as well as fans here in the stands, desired this type of programming. Cable 982 is not funded through tax dollars, so please let your village officials know by way of an email, a phone call, etc., how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. The positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized by all forms of media, State Journal Thistle and Cable TV 982. Once again, Cable 982, thanks for your support.
Walters on the kick. McDonald, the 30, 35, over the 40. Still going.
Keep
Midfield.
those legs churning.
All
Good
the way
job,
down
Brian.
to the 48-yard line. Of course,
Yep.
had Ryan McDonald playing center field there, and Walters just got a little chip shot right to him.
Yep, as I kind of mentioned, they said you might as well, if you're Coach Ackley and the coaching staff, move your hands and your better runner guys up about 20 yards off these kickoffs because that's where the ball's dropping in, so you might as well put them there.
Good start for the Spartans
Yep.
here now.
Get back to your game plan here and just get something positive going here, Spartans.
Good field possession.
Yep.
Position here. 48-yard line of Broadhead Juda, 1st and 10.
Buckholz.
Jed Buckholz got some running room, cuts it up, 45, penalty
Nice
marker.
run.
This one will come back. Good run by Jed. I'm going to guess this could be a hold. We'll see. Or is it going to be one of those chop blocks? Let's see.
Boy, this young official on the sideline, he's been making a lot of calls tonight.
Yes, he has. I think somebody told him he's paid by the number of flags he throws.
Well, if he is, he's going to go home a rich man tonight, John,
yeah,
I'd say. Huh? He's getting a nice little bonus play. All right, John, hey, trivia question time for you people at home here, and I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to think about this one. Which of these 2 penalties would you say are the most called in the National Football League? Offensive holding or a false start illegal procedure? Which of those 2 do you think is called more often? Offensive holding or a false start?
I got to look.
And I'll give you the answer
We got to look to Andrew Day
in a
for
couple
some
minutes.
advice on that one.
Trivia
Here,
time.
Pass over here. Buckholz cuts it upfield.
Oh, nice
That away,
cut.
Jed.
Yep.
To the 45.
Boy, and I'll tell you, we got a nice close-up of that, too. I love to see sportsmanship like that with kids. You know, you got a game here that's kind of a little bit out of control score-wise in that, but you notice that Buckholz on his way up trying to help the Broadhead Juda kid that brought him down up. Get
Jed's
him
a
back
good
up
kid.
off
I
his
believe he
knees.
was
Yep,
a
that's
Badger
wonderful.
Boys,
Was he?
state attendee this summer, and
That's wonderful when you can see that type of sportsmanship at this level, especially in a contest, like I said, that's a little lopsided here.
here's Ryan McDonald
Careful.
going backwards, cuts it back.
Yeah.
Ran about 25 yards, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. Again, that play not having much chance.
Nope.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. About
tell you.
3rd and 18. Spartans, once again, Bill, you know, we start at the 48-yard line of Broadhead. And what do? We go 8 yards backwards here. So
Right.
3rd and 18. 2 receivers will come to the right, 1 to the left. 2 in the backfield with Richter. Quick pass over here to Herbst. Gets away
Good
from
job.
1. Into
Good.
Broadhead territory. Tackled out of bounds. About 4 yards out of bounds he gets tackled. Colden on the tackle. Colden all over the field there. I believe he's a wrestler down at Broadhead. Ball's going to be at the 45 of the Cardinals, so it'll be 4th down. And it appears that the Spartans will kick the ball away.
Yep. Jader signed the punt. And I've got another 10 number for you to report here, John. His 10th reception for 57 total yards, meaning Chad Herbst is averaging 5.7 yards per reception.
Oh, beautiful kick.
Yep, nice spiral. Get to
Slocum
that coffin
gonna
corner.
Go into the end zone. That's going to be a 44-yard punt for Chad Herbst.
Yep.
But it'll net 24.
Yep, when it comes back. Chad Herbst was averaging 38 yards per punt.
Well, Bill, we got to get a stop here. It's 34-3 with 8:34. The Spartans, that possession, 1 minute, 26 seconds.
Not
possession.
enough. And if Broadhead Juda, John, puts another touchdown on the board, we go to a running clock. Am I not correct?
Scorekeeper's timer's dream here, you know. And we haven't gotten a stop, though. We got to get a stop. Besk the quarterback. This is Johnson. Just bowls his
Right
way.
off right
straight ahead.
tackles. Yep, 6 yards.
They'll go
So-
right, they'll go left, and sneak a throw in every time now and then.
Woody Hayes, cloud of dust. Only, like I said, it's a nice conditioned field, so we don't have dust out here, but it's just pound to pound to pound. This is like old Wisconsin football used to play, too, with Barry Alvarez. Just keep wearing the other team down with the size-wise, and boom.
So 2nd down. Here we go again. I believe that's Johnson straight ahead. Picks up the 1st down.
His 14th carry for 67 yards.
They just pound away.
Yep, 14 for 67. Griffin Day, 10 carries for 88 yards. Pickle, 4 carries for 59 yards.
Notice the Broadhead sideline. They hold up cards signaling plays or dummy plays.
Could well be.
Once
You
the
never
opponent
know.
starts picking up things.
Yep. And McFarland went to an 8-man front and almost got the handoff.
Almost in the backfield when the ball was handed off. Who's there?
That was number 30. Maurer almost took the handoff from Beskup there.
Maurer was there.
Yep. Almost took the handoff. They stacked up. They put 8 guys up on the line.
Jacob Green, number 16, was there as well. So a loss for the Cardinals. Loss of 4 brings up 2nd down and 14. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Broadhead obviously in no hurry.
Nope.
Leading by 31. Day, missed tackle, still going, gets out to the outside, a little bit of room. Going to be short of the 1st down, going to come up short of the 40. Going to be about 3 yards short, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 3 with 6.5 to go here in quarter 3.
Yep.
We're going to get a stop here, Bill.
I hope so. All right, my sickening little numbers game that I'm playing with you tonight, John. I'm kind of hooked on this. His 11th carry for 99 yards. Let's see. I'll bet that comes out to 9 yards per carry.
Here we go. That is Day.
Ooh, it's going to be close. Yeah, I think he might be, John.
Well, what are we going to do here? Will they go for it? Again, I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes also.
It is going to be short by a good yard.
Hey, and you people at home watching our live telecast again, I'm going to be coming up in just a minute with our answer to tonight's trivia question. Which is the most called penalty in the NFL? Offensive holding or a false start or illegal procedure? Coming up with that answer in just a minute.
Now they're going to appear to be punting. Beskup. Yeah.
A little rugby style.
Yeah, going to get the roll inside the 30, and it'll be down at about the 27.
A punt.
Well, the first punt of the game for the Broadhead Cardinals, and it comes from the quarterback, Brennan Beskup. So the Spartans will get it. 5:18 to go here in the 3rd quarter, trailing 34-3. 1st and 10.
Ken, we got to give some shouts out too to our staff here tonight. Larry Seidel on the sideline camera, Brian Denzer, Justin Janis, Andrew Day, and headed up by Mr. Eric Redding. Thank you again. Excellent job tonight, all our kids and everybody. Providing some great pictures, some great replays. Excellent. Making our job a lot easier, don't they, John?
Yes, they do.
You know, doing a wonderful job.
Well, Jed Buchholz on a carry, unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jed really didn't have a chance on that one. There's 3 Cardinals in the backfield to greet him.
I unofficially, John, have McFarland for rushing for only 23 yards tonight. That's tough. Tough to do when you can only run the ball.
Running game.
Yep. And they're only averaging 72 a game in their first 2 games.
Richter on the pass, got
Nice
Chad
comeback.
Herbst, cuts it back over the 35, out to the 38, very close to the 1st down.
Yep, 13
Nice
yard
pass
gain.
by Colton Richter, but credit Chad Herbst.
That's Chad's 11th catch tonight for 70 yards.
A lot of seniors out there for the Spartans. They're playing hard. Coach Ackley is always committed to his senior class.
Yep. Something to be said about kids that commit to a program for not only during their youth, but then get in here and put in all the time. I said it goes way beyond just the little 2-3 month season here. They put in a ton of hours.
That was a 1st down. Richter rolls to the left. Got a receiver, complete. Out at the 45-yard line. Again, that's Chad Herbst. Of course, the Lodi game, Chad only got one touch the entire game other than punts. Tonight, got several receptions.
Yep. Last week threw a 35-yard touchdown pass, I believe on a little flanker reverse.
So it'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Spartans.
Yep.
Good drive in the works here. Richter looks. Gonna have to keep it and slides down at the 45.
Ooh, and very generous spot there by that official, sideline official.
Tell you what, Bill, you hardly have seen a penalty marker come on this side of the field.
Yeah.
Almost every penalty marker tonight has been on the Broadhead Juda side and coming from basically one official over there. Not saying they're not penalties, but
right.
Kind of an interesting deal there. For those of you keeping track of who throws the flags at home. 3rd down. Werwinski's got it. Gonna be close. He stretches. We're gonna see. They're gonna mark it very close and credit Chase Werwinski. From here, all we can say is very close.
Very close. I like what he did there, though. He realized he knew where the sticks were on that. And he could sense the DB coming up there. He was going to have contacts. He positioned himself as the tackle came to still be able to stretch it out. And let's see if his effort was rewarded.
Looks like they got a kink in that chain there. Ooh, going to be short.
Oh, yep.
Well, you got to go for it in this situation.
John Wells is
good shot at Jeff Rice over here.
Yep, Jeff Rice right there. Kind of overseeing the sideline crew,
Keeping an eye on those ball boys from Broadhead.
I guess maybe that's it, huh?
You don't mess with Jeff.
Nope.
4th and short.
He knows all, doesn't he?
He does.
He knows all.
He does. He's a good guy.
Yep, very good person. Boy, you need something done, and you want it done the right way.
He still hasn't taken me fishing yet. I keep waiting. He had that boat. I don't know if he still has it, but I keep waiting to go fishing. So 4th down and short. Got to get this one.
Oh, it'd be wonderful to hear the stories that you two would tell out on a boat during a day, John. I can tell you.
Got to get this one. Richter keeps it and gets it.
Yep, he got it.
Gets thrown back, but he did pick up the 1st down. And again, nice job by that offensive line, number 66, Jay Velker.
Again, we see a nice little sign of sportsmanship shown by number 74, Dean Mickelson, 6'3", 250-pound
big name.
Senior from McFarland.
His little brother Drew will be coming up here soon. Drew, an 8th grader, not little, but Drew's a pretty good-sized kid coming up. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Richter rolls to his right. Looks. Going to throw it over here to Werwinski. Ooh, big hit. Big hit by Slocum.
Just pounded. What are they going to call? High hit to the head? Do you think, Jen?
I don't know. I mean, it
came in maybe a little high here. We're going to get a chance to see on the replay. No, that was a different replay.
And it was on this side of the field.
Yep.
I don't know. Didn't appear to be out of bounds. So 15-yard penalty.
Jen, you're going to like this.
We'll remember that one come basketball season.
Yeah. That was their 6th 15-yard penalty of the evening.
It's been the best offense for the Spartans.
For the Spartans, are the 15-yard penalties.
So we keep the ball. The ball's at the 30 of the Cardinals. 1st and 10 for McFarland. On the move here. 2:12 to go. Quarter 3.
Careful.
That was a dangerous one. That's Werwinski. Boy, Slocum one step, and he's 6 the other way.
Gone. Yep. Nice little drive here by the Spartans, John.
This is good. Only a couple of yard gain on that, but, hey, it's going the right direction.
Yes, it is, John. Keep it going. Because you want to know what? There's a lot of football left to be played this year.
Second down and
Only
8.
3 games in here.
Rolls out again. Richter airs it way up and way out.
Yep.
Incomplete. Chad Herbst covered there in the end zone. So
All right,
good
John.
choice by Richter to overthrow. So third down and 8 with 1.5 minutes to go in the third
John,
quarter.
Give me your answer. Offensive holding or false start procedure penalties? Which do you think is the most called in the NFL?
It's holding.
Holding, you think?
That's what Andrew Day told me.
Sure, because Andrew Day was peeking over my shoulder and looking at my sheet here, right?
No, I don't
That
know.
Andrew Day, you know. Don't want to turn your back on him for too long, do you, huh? Never quite know if you can trust Andrew Day, but you are correct, all of you at home. Offensive holding is the penalty most called in the NFL.
Richter
Number 1.
Looking and overthrow everybody and out of bounds. Incomplete. So that will make it. Fourth down. So again, you get the penalty, and then, you just get a couple of yards after that. So now fourth down and 8.
Yep.
124.
And what are we going to do here, John?
I don't know.
Go for it?
Go for it.
Go for it? Or you let Mr. Chad
A
Herbst?
45-yard field goal down 31 isn't going to help us too much, but we'll see.
But maybe you want to just, hey, have a little fun with it, John, huh?
Or take a timeout. Comes that line over here. Charlie Moore,
Yep.
J.P. Leisman, Preston Brandt,
Tyler
Dane
Fisher.
Nicholson, Jay
Yep.
Velker.
Yep. I'll tell you what, they've had their work cut out for them tonight. They're going to be some sore kids after this game tonight. If they had enough.
Well, like we said, win or lose, you got to keep your head up when you leave. There's a lot of people, Bill, and we were talking about this at halftime off the air, but
Yep.
there's a lot of people that could be out there playing football who aren't.
Right.
And that's
Yep.
why you got to focus your attention on the kids who are out there, because they're the ones that are working hard. They're the
making
ones
the
who
commitment.
they're the ones who have made a commitment. And in the long run, Bill, win or lose, being part of a team is going to mean a lot when you go out in the work world and things like that. So, wins and losses, in a few years you look back, it's
Not even
gonna
in a
be
few
that big
years,
of a deal,
John,
but it's
you're
that whole
right.
thing of playing as a team and a unit, and
Life's lessons,
that's
John.
right. You pick yourself up after a loss, and you keep going,
Yep.
and that's what life's all about. And
I don't know,
that's the
John.
great
Have
thing
you
about sports?
Have you won everything in life? Huh? Has everything gone your way?
Far
I
from.
don't think so. So
So here we go.
Yep.
Fourth down, Richter. Oh, Werwinski.
nice catch, and he just got over the stripe too. Again,
Gonna
Chase.
be close.
Oh, he got it.
Yes, they're going to mark it inside the 20. That will be a first down for the Spartans. All right. Boy, Chase Werwinski, he's made some receptions tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Here's
7
this one again. Look at Chase go up and get this one.
He's had 5 catches for 28 yards.
There it is.
Oh, that was the big hit by Slocum.
I still haven't. I don't know. I think they're saying Slocum left his feet or something maybe on the hit, but Slocum was pretty proud of that one.
Yep. Well,
Maybe
when
when he
kids.
gets knocked down in basketball this year when the Spartans play the Cardinals, somebody out on this field is going to remember it. Who knows?
Maybe.
That stuff, what comes around goes around. So here's Richter looking into the end zone. Herbst is going to go up and, incomplete. Good coverage
Jump
by
ball.
the Cardinals.
Yep. Jump ball time.
I believe that was Pickle back there. Broadhead, Juda with a lot of kids going both ways.
Well, let's see what we can do here. We want to I hope that there are some points that come out of this drive. For the sake of the kids, the coaching staff, and everybody else here. Have something positive happen because, hey, next week, the Spartans go on the road to Clinton.
That'll be a tough game.
Yeah, it'll
They're
be
all
another.
tough. I mean, we shouldn't even say that. They're all the games.
You're
are
right,
tough.
and these are crossover games, correct, John?
Yep.
This is a crossover, and next week will be a crossover game, heading down to the Rock Valley South.
So
Clinton.
3rd down and 10. That was Tyler Johnson on the carry for the Spartans. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Clinton, Wisconsin, John. That would be where Mr. Cather, sitting right here next to you, was born.
Home of
I
the
was
Cougars.
born a mere 65 years ago in Clinton, Wisconsin. I know, hard for you people that know me out there to think, nah, I can't be 65, but yeah, you're probably saying, no, he looks more and has the body of a 75-year-old.
You golfed several rounds today now, so.
Yeah, down at Lake Geneva today, right now at the Grand National. On the, John, I've moved out. I'm no longer on the state seniors tour. I am on the state super seniors tour.
All right.
Age 65 and above. So enjoying the fact of being able to move up a few yards on the tee blocks and enjoying that a little bit.
Yeah, there's the student section there. As we
I
play
like
We
this
Will
concept
Rock You.
of having a theme night. You know, it kind of gets a few more kids that like to dress up and have a little fun in that. And basically, I'll tell you, it kind of keeps them hanging around because they get just have a little fun. And you got and you got Mr. Jim Bowen again pumping out the music and tunes next door here. He does a good job of.
You gotta love the "We Will Rock You" when you're down by 31. Yes. We got a plane coming in now.
Oh, we got a flyover?
It's
the blimp.
It's going to go a little north of us.
I think, well,
Yeah,
maybe is that Snoopy up there? Is that the MetLife blimp coming over to kind of give us?
For the Western Illinois game.
Well, then we need to consult with Mr. Eric Redding and see if we lined up the blimp to come over tonight. The Snoopy. Next year.
Oh, Werwinski gave it a shot.
Next year,
Dave
we've
was
been
there.
guaranteed that we will have a blimp over Lloyd Schneider Stadium for a ball game next year.
4th down and 10.
A little bit of a wounded duck there.
Here. It's again 34-3. This has been a nice drive for the Spartans, though, but they're going to have to come up with the big play here to keep the ball.
Yes, they are. Come on, boys. Got to get this here.
4th and 10.
Positive.
Herbst
Stay
will go
positive.
to the right. Fleming and Werwinski to the left.
Good
nice
block.
By Jed Buchholz into the end zone. Knocked down. Good coverage by the Cardinals. That looks like number 31,
Logan Wilson, 5'8", 140-pound senior. Not a very big kid, but he had inside front coverage there on Chad Herbst. Chad had no chance to get that. But, boy, what a great block by Jed Buchholz on that, giving Colton Richter enough time to get that pass off.
Yeah, Jed not afraid to mix it up.
Nope, those are the kind of small things that a coach – if you look at tape, you know, this game, whether it's tomorrow or Monday, those are things you point out to your kids. That's a great teaching tool right there that you could get off a tape watching Jed do that block.
And that's Johnson, just straight ahead, keeps his head down. Looks like we got a couple of planes coming in. We got another one coming now, so. 2nd down and 5. Some kids walking around with the sign down in front.
We've now got. I don't know. We got Broadhead Juda with about 242 yards on the ground tonight, John, and they have been averaging 185 yards a game. So this is up in their average tonight.
Oh, that one could have broke. That was Johnson. Kind of been the workhorse here now. Cardinals still with that first group in.
Yep. Again, a steady dose of Mitchell Johnson, Griffin Day, and occasionally Jake Pickle.
Who were we playing last year? They had their first team in late in the game.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe Jefferson up by like 40.
Might have been, yep.
It's like Preston Brandt over here on the training table on the near side. He is done for the night. There's Day out over the 35 to the 37. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Day right now, that was his 13th carry for 106. Or in some kind of talking areas, they would call it a $1.06. 13 carries for a $1.06.
Yeah, Broadhead still with their first group out there. Here comes Johnson. Going to be stopped short of the 45. Going to be good for the first down.
18 carries, 85 yards. So Mitchell Johnson, 3 TDs, has yet to crack the century mark. But, boy, 18 carries, he has just been pounding inside those tackles all night tonight. Look at it. I could just see the look on his face. What a great close-up picture there. Larry Seidel doing an excellent job. Thanks, Larry.
They're going to be content just grinding it out here. Best Cup inside the 50 to the 48. They'll just grind it out here as they've done.
Keeps the
pretty much
clock
the whole
moving
game.
also, John, right? No need to stop that. And the thing is right now, too, the real issue here is you want to make sure that your kids stay focused on both sides and play football, because this is a time now, too, when somebody loses a little focus and you get hurt just because you're not going 100%. You're not paying attention to what's going on. So got to keep playing hard. Play football.
There goes Johnson. Nice tackle there. I believe that was Werwinski. Or we'll say Alsma.
Yep.
Evan Alsma. So nice job by Evan up there to stop Johnson, but he takes it down to the 38. That will be a first down.
Well, I mean, this is just a steady dose, isn't it? Right in your face. Nick Hack in the ballgame. Number 29 for Broadhead Juda, 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore, number 29.
So 1st and 10. Handoff straight ahead. Again, Johnson, the workhorse here in the second half.
I think he's going to get over 100, John. That was his 20th carry for 96 yards.
Parker Eversole also out there on the defensive stop.
Of course, all these stats are very, very, very unofficial.
Nobody's keeping track at home.
Nope.
So.
I mean, it all sounds good. I know I'm really impressing a lot of you people with what appears to be factual information, but doing the best I can here.
Johnson, again, straight ahead. Going to bring up 3rd down. Near the 8-minute mark to go here in this one. There's a look at our press box. Lloyd Schneider Stadium here, home of the Spartans.
Yep.
And another group
Hey,
show
there,
up
well,
to,
we got a little wave in there out that.
And a look at the crowd. Got another group show up tonight to do the game here, Bill. What do you think of that? That's
At WIAA Sports Network.
wow.
Bill Brophy.
Oh, look out.
Uh-oh, Day.
There goes Day into the end zone for the touchdown, 32 yards. Griffin Day. It's his day here, 32 yards, and that'll make it 40-3. That will also
start
bring
a running clock.
The running clock. There's a look at it. Boy, as soon as Day got outside, that was it.
Yep, done.
Off to the races. And Maurer in to punch this one through. Snap is high. Kick is, whoa, look at that.
Oh,
it's
my
going to go
goodness.
over.
Did that get over?
No.
No, it didn't. That was.
That just floated. Looked like a duck falling from the
Yep.
sky there. Well, 40-3, 7:43 to go in the game. This is going to be a quick 7:43 as our difference is 37 points, meaning continuous clock. meaning we may see some new faces for the Spartans.
All right, John. Yep.
Yes.
Long night for the Spartans.
It is, but again, not for lack of effort. You know,
No.
the kids are giving it their heart out there. And again, this is a good Broadhead Juda team. I mean, we played Lodi.
Well, look at, they've got a
opener.
decent, look at our camera shot.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a decent student section there that the Broadhead kids have brought down here tonight.
You know, we've seen Lodi this year. Now we've seen Broadhead Juda, two very good football teams.
Yep.
And Broadhead.
Yes, they are, John, and that's the thing that people need to understand. These are good football teams, just like I alluded to last night. Hey, Seattle Seahawks, that's a doggone, that is really a tough team in that, so give them credit. I mean,
Broadhead's
this is
going to walk through the Rock Valley South this year.
yeah,
Bigfoot is
I wouldn't
down.
be surprised. Yep.
That is Fleming out over the 40 to the 42. So good field position for the Spartans, but again, clock is on the roll here.
Yep.
And
now
it
the
looks
question
like
will be, will we start to see some different numbers in there? We got
now Mitchell Cook out there on the line.
74, Dane Mickelson. 70, Mitchell Cook is in there. 66 is still Jay Velker.
Brady
71,
Wedvick's gonna
Dean
come in at
Docken
quarterback.
is out there.
One of my former students.
Dean
Brady,
Dock.
6 foot, 135 pounds.
Yep.
He's a sophomore. I believe Brady played in the JV game the other night. Spartans came up short against Evansville, Albany.
Jed
And,
Buckholz. Well,
That's
there's
Jed.
just no room to run. 7.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bill, you're up 40-3, and you still got Maurer out there on the line. You still got your same defensive line. You got Slocum out there.
Yep. Kind of interesting. I know you want to reward kids for their efforts in that, and they deserve the game time, but boy, you kind of like to distribute it around a little bit and get some kids, different kids, a chance to get in under the lights on Friday night.
So second down. Handoff, a little bit of running room.
Brady
Buckholz.
Wedvick in at quarterback.
Jed going to be just short of midfield.
6 foot, 135-pound sophomore. Had Brady in freshman boys basketball last year.
So clock on the move. 4 down territory regardless at this point, we would assume.
I think you could very safely assume that, John. Jacob Hewitt in the game, number 14, 5'9", 160-pound senior. Trying to mention as many names as we can here. Brady Wedvick under center. And off to Buckholz. Is he going to get the first down?
He was close. Now, he should get a good mark on this one.
Yep.
Into Cardinal territory.
Here comes our young line judge in from the far sideline to mark it.
Oh, hey.
All right.
So first down, that's good. 5 minutes on the clock.
I think at some point in time here, I saw Brady, what was it, a couple nights ago, I was up here. Yeah, was that the JV game, John?
Yep.
Brady can
Tuesday
throw a
night.
nice, was it Tuesday night? Was that against Evansville?
Yep.
Albany? Saw Brady throw the ball. He throws a pretty nice pass.
First and
See if he
10.
gives him a chance. Yep. Whoa.
Well, intercepted. Oh,
As
nice
soon as I
tackle.
said that.
Nice tackle by Michael Beam, who saves the touchdown.
Yep.
That was Peter Bauk, 6'2", 170-pound junior for the Cardinals.
Yep.
Michael Beam saved the touchdown there with a great ankle tackle.
Yep, he read that, didn't he? Well, you could see him just start to retreat.
Oh, we got a whole new group of Cardinals coming out here.
Yep. See, Brady
Not a
just
grass
looked,
stain on a uniform.
Yep. Just
See
kind
who
of
will be their
telegraphed.
quarterback. I believe it's going to be Matt Schmidt.
Mitchell Brooks in the game, 5'11", 175-pound junior.
And the quarterback now is Matt Schmidt. Matt's 6'4" and a sophomore. He was a starter at Juda last year in basketball as a freshman. So big kid.
Yep.
At 6'4". And again, that's what I said. You get a co-op and all of a sudden you get 8-10 athletes out of one school. It makes a huge difference.
Yes, it does.
And I don't care how big that school is, but when you throw those athletes in, yeah, it makes a difference.
Yep.
And good tackle there by the Spartans.
Yep.
Maurer is there.
Yep.
Also number
Jacob Maurer.
4.
Number 4, Mitchell Brooks. Just mentioned his name, a 5'11", 175-pound junior.
3rd down and 9 for the Cardinals.
2:56 and counting. Running clock again here once you get above 35 points.
Hand off. Number 2 is Bryson Ills.
5'10", 155-pound sophomore.
So getting that JV team in really for Broadhead Juda. So 4th down and 5.
What do you think, John? They're going for it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, they're going to kick it.
They are going to kick it.
So Evan Alsmo's going to run back. It's going to be a penalty.
And
Somebody
the clock
wasn't
keeps
set.
running.
I thought the clock stopped on penalties, but maybe not.
Nope, because
Doesn't
it's
matter.
running. We're at 2 minutes.
Somebody lined up offsides for Broadhead Juda.
Unbelievable, John. That is their first 5-yard penalty. They had 6 15-yard penalties, and their 7th is only a 5-yarder.
Well, the Broadhead has to look at any negatives coming out of this one.
Right,
It's the
and with that
penalties.
being a false start, that would be your 2nd most common penalty in the NFL.
A nice kick by Schmidt. Fielded by Fleming. One-on-one tackle. Ills is there to cover him.
That was a nice tackle.
Much to the happiness of the Cardinal fans over there.
Yep.
They're excited.
Now the clock stopped right there, John, and I just want to see when I suppose once they whistle it in here, once we get teams on.
I think it's whatever John Feldner wants to do on the clock. He wants to give. We got the ball. Hey, let's give us a little.
And we
time
got some
here,
new
so.
kids in here. Let them get a couple
That's
of plays, right? Huh?
That's the one drawback with the continuous clock is it makes it tough to get
Yeah,
kids in the game.
And the thing is, you kind of understand that you want to. You don't want to humiliate anybody, but yet you're losing an opportunity to give some other kids a chance to play. As long as the understanding is with both coaches that you kind of.
Here comes Jed. Down the sidelines.
Yep.
Ooh.
You kind of filter in some of your other kids. You know what's kind of nice too? What I'm hearing in the background, I hear fan applause.
Yes.
And that's really nice to hear.
It's a nice run by Jed. Boy, Jed, he got there and, he's going to turn it up, but just wasn't there. Schmidt was there to make the stop for the Cardinals. But, hey, again, you take little positives here, little positives there, and put them all together.
This is going to be our last play of the game, John.
Yeah, this
We're at 25 seconds.
Hand off. Jed.
Oh, ankle tackle.
Yeah, nice tackle there by number 59, Noah Steinman. 5'11", 170-pound sophomore.
And
another Juda name.
That,
That's going to do it.
I think is going to do it, John.
So this game is final. Final score here from Lloyd Schneider Stadium on Friday night, September 5th, 2014. The Broadhead Juda Cardinals 40. The McFarland Spartans 3.
Right, just give you a scoring recap again before I'll turn it back to John Wells here, and he can kind of put a final wrap on it. Halftime score was 27-3 Broadhead Juda. In quarter 3, there was only one score at the 6:42 mark on a 59-yard run by Pickle. Maurer with the extra point, making it Broadhead Juda 34-3. And then in quarter number 4, one score also, Broadhead Juda at 7:43, a 32-yard run by Griffin Day, who on the evening, 13 carries for 106 yards, and the 1 touchdown. Mitchell Johnson, 3 touchdowns, 21 carries, 99 yards. Jake Pickle, 4 rushes for 59 yards. The quarterback, Brennan Beskup, 3 carries for 34 yards. They amassed over 250 yards rushing tonight. So pretty tough night, pretty sore McFarland kids tonight. But size was a big difference again tonight, John. I mean, they just kept pounding it and pounding it and pounding it, and that's tough, when it becomes a numbers game like that and a size game. But that's all right. Spartans, we're only 3 games into the year. We're 1-2. Back in conference again next week down at Clinton, and let's hope that Coach Ackley and his staff can keep supporting the kids. And I'll tell you what, I saw no quit in any of the kids tonight, as well as, like I said, at one point in time, I just loved to hear the support that still was coming out of the stands on the very last play of the game on a running clock. So turn it over to you, John, and we'll be back here in a couple of weeks for the next home game at Lloyd Schneider Stadium. So put a wrap on it, John, and it's been fun again.
Thanks to our crew for, again, all their work tonight. They got the tough job. We've got the easy job. Final score, 40-3 in favor of the Broadhead Juda Cardinals. For Bill Cather, I'm John Wells saying so long, everyone.